Hello, everybody. This is Cinema Cody. I'm excited about this one. I'm going to react to a trailer for a movie called Unplugging. I don't know if this movie's any good or not. I haven't heard that much about it. It's just special to me because I live in Oklahoma and we don't have a whole lot of movie stuff that happens here. There's been a few things over the years, like The Outsiders was filmed here, at least parts of it was, which makes sense because it was based off of a book written by a woman in Oklahoma. And I think the book was set in Oklahoma, so therefore the movie was shot here. Twister was shot here, which makes sense because we're like right in Tornado Alley. We have tons of tornadoes that happen here. Rain Man. He passed through Oklahoma at some point, I think, in Rain Man. Tom Cruise has been to Oklahoma a few times with movies. The Grapes of Wrath, of course. Classic. Elizabethtown was shot in Oklahoma? I've heard of that movie. I heard it wasn't very good. With Orlando Bloom and Kirsten Dunst. I don't know anything about it. But here lately, I've heard because of COVID restrictions and things like that, and because it's just cheaper to film things here than almost every other state, a lot of movies and TV shows and Hollywood stuff is coming to Oklahoma, which is awesome because we don't get to experience that, If you live in California, New York, maybe even down in like Alabama, Georgia area, there's a lot of stuff filmed there. And you're like, big deal, whatever. Pass by movie sets all the time. I don't care about it. I see the celebrities at the grocery store, whatever. I don't care about it. But in Oklahoma, that's a rare thing. Most of the famous people that come from Oklahoma are country singers like Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton, Carrie Underwood. So those are the only celebrities that we may run into. Garth Brooks is the only celebrity really that I've been in the vicinity of in the wild. Like not like in a concert or, something where I was literally going to see them, but like I was in a furniture store in Tulsa, Oklahoma when I was a kid. We were buying a bed and Garth Brooks came in there to buy furniture for his kids. And so we saw him, but we didn't. It was me and my mom, and we didn't want to bother him or anything. We're huge fans of him. I mean, Garth Brooks is one of the greatest music artists, period, of all time. Not only in country music, but, all music. He's up there with some of the greats like the Beatles and Elvis and all of them. So we just like gingerly walked past him, and my mom, like, I didn't even look at him. I was just like walking past him all. I was probably like 12, 13 or something. My mom said she looked in his face and he smiled at her kind of like, yeah, I know. You're trying to purposely walk past me to get a look at me. And she just didn't say anything. She didn't want to bother him, because he's just trying to live his life. We didn't have anything to like sign or anything anyways. So, and that was before the time of selfies and whatnot. Like we had some little crappy phone that like you wouldn't even think about doing a selfie. Like you would just not think about that. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a phone. But here lately, there's been several things happening in Oklahoma. There was Killers of the Flower Moon. I hope I'm saying that right. The Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know why I'm looking over there. I don't think I have the book over there. I have the book in my house somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. My mom has the book. I haven't read the book yet. But we did drive to the town where it's being filmed. Pahuska is where it's being filmed, or where it was being filmed. I'm sure they're done now. And we had totally forgot that it was being filmed there. We were just going to Pahuska because there's lots of random touristy things to do there. There's this prairie, it's called some tall grass prairie trail that you can drive down and for free. And there's like bison, American bison, and deer and stuff on the sides of the road that you can look at. And there's like this swinging bridge, and there's waterfalls, and there's walking trails and shopping. There's this woman, they call her the Pioneer Woman. She kind of took the place of like Paula Deen, because like Paula Deen was a big deal, and she was like the Southern cook that had her whole line of stuff, cookware and whatnot, in Walmart. And then she said that kind of racist thing, and then she got like canceled. And now this other woman has taken over her place, and she's got her cookware all over the place in Walmart, and cookbooks and all of this stuff, magazines and whatnot. I can't remember her name. Drummond? Is it Lee Drummond, I think? So she has a restaurant there in Pahuska, which is where she lives, where she's from. And there's like a pizza place too, which we ate at, and we sat on the balcony, which like overlooks the little small town strip there in Pahuska. It's a cute little place, cute little town, but we just happened to go there for a weekend trip because there were several little things that we could do there, and they were filming that movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, which stars Robert De Niro, right? Or is it Duvall? No. Robert De Niro, right? Yeah, Robert Duvall is that other guy that he's in old westerns and stuff. Robert De Niro is the one that's like, he's got a mole, and I think he was in like those mobster movies, the Godfather stuff. I'm not into those movies, so I don't know what. He was in Meet the Parents, those movies. Robert De Niro, yeah. And Leonardo DiCaprio. And also Brendan Fraser is in it, which I always forget. But yeah, Brendan Fraser is in it too. I love Brendan Fraser. Who doesn't? He's become that actor that everybody loves. There was a movie called Minari. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Minari. With the guy Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead. He's in it, and I think he was Oscar nominated or something. Whatever happened with that? Because I thought I heard he was that like 2 years ago or something? Did he win? I don't know. I thought I heard he was Oscar nominated and for Best Actor in that movie, Minari. And then it was like everyone was like, whoa, that's so awesome. Because he's Asian, and that's probably the first time that an Asian person has been nominated for Best Actor. I only know because of all the controversy that Will Smith won this year. But I normally don't follow the Oscars at all, so maybe it was the year before that. Did Steven Yeun win? I don't know. I hope he did, because I really like him, and I think he really deserves it, even though I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what his performance was like, but I'm sure it was great. That's a movie that I want to see. Also, Stillwater with Matt Damon. That was filmed in Oklahoma, partially. And Stillwater is the name of like a town in Oklahoma. And also, Sylvester Stallone is in the Tulsa area filming, I believe, a TV show, like a TV series where it's something to do with the mafia, the mob, whatever. And he's supposed to be in Tulsa. There's a lot of stuff going on. There was a movie with what's his name? Danny Trejo, that was filmed in a cemetery in Skytook, Oklahoma, I believe. Danny Trejo. But I heard it was a really awful movie, like 1 out of 10 stars or something. Like, it was an awful movie. I think it was about zombies or vampires or something like that. But this movie, Unplugged, or Unplugging. I'm not going to give you details of exactly where it was filmed, but it was filmed in Oklahoma, and I know the exact places in which it was filmed. It was filmed partially inside of a gas station that I know of. I've been inside many times, and we saw whenever it was being filmed, which was a while back. And we're like, what's going on there? And they were like, they're filming a movie. And we're like, really? A movie? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And because we don't get to be around that sort of thing, we're like, what movie? What's it called? Who's in it? Like, what? And after doing some deep research, because there was like nothing on the internet about it yet, we figured out that it was called Unplugging. At the time, I thought that they said Amy. What's her name? She has red hair. Her name's like Amy something. Red hair. She's in that movie Wedding Crashers, I think. Oh, that's gonna bother me. What's her name? Amy Adams. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. At the time, I thought I heard that it was Amy Adams that was starring in it. But I haven't seen any mention of her so far. But maybe she is still in it. I don't know. Now I'm seeing that Eva Longoria is in it. So maybe Amy Adams was considered for the role and then they decided to cast Eva Longoria instead or something. Or maybe they're both in it. And the other guy looks familiar, but I'm not sure who he is. I don't know anything about this really. I heard it's about a couple from like the city or whatever. They want to come. Their kids are just all on their devices, on their phones. Not, they're having trouble in their marriage or something, having trouble with their family, not connecting. So they decide to go to the country, Oklahoma, out in the middle of nowhere. Like, we're not all the same way. We're all addicted to our devices too. It's not like we're different than anybody else. We've got to go to the country with the backwoods people that don't have cell phones. Like, we do the same thing, but whatever. I hope they don't make fun of like show that we're stupid country people or something like they do sometimes with Oklahoma filmed type movies. Like, let's go somewhere where the rednecks live, where the hillbillies live, and portray them as weirdos. Like, it seems like everything that takes place in Oklahoma, like on TV shows especially, like Criminal Minds and stuff, it's like, oh, that's where the serial killer is, or that's where the crazy redneck people are. It's not like cast in a good light. Or like the Tiger King thing. That was another thing that was Oklahoma related. Tiger King. That was kind of a blemish on our on what we're like. But accurate. Um. Okay, so unplugging. So they go to Oklahoma, to the country to stay, so they can get rid of their devices. And I don't know. I heard that there's pot smoking in this, and that's about all I know. So I'm talking way too much. I need to just watch this. I'm probably going to pause this a lot, just so you know, because I'm going to be looking at every little detail to see if I recognize where they're at and things. Like, it's rare for me to see a movie where I'm like, I know that place. I've been there. Like, I know. Like, it's going to be crazy to see a movie filmed in a place that I know. Like, that's weird.
Morning. Oh no, I lost my phone.
Here we go.
Ringing. Can you help me, please? It's waterproof. Hello?
We're missing out on life because we're chained to our bullshit.
Well, I have to check my bullshit really quick.
We have to go away this weekend. Just say yes.
Say it.
Yes.
Yes.
What is a digital detox? We're gonna unplug from our phones for the weekend.
Connect with nature and each other.
A sex vacation? Definitely not that.
Nice, right?
It's really remote.
Wonder where that's at. That doesn't look familiar. Wonder if that's in Oklahoma or not. That guy looks familiar too.
That's the magic of this area. Come out here to be who you really are.
There's a bridge. I wonder if I know that bridge. It's hard to tell because it's just filmed from the side like that. It might be a bridge I know. You guys are like, I'm so uninterested in this, but I'm like so into it. Man, I wish I knew where they were filming all these little country scenes, like in the field that looks like places around here.
Shut up!
Did you hear that?
Oh no.
We get blackouts occasionally.
Oh my gosh, I knew. Oh, that was the gas station I was talking about.
Where's the best place I can get reception?
Out in front of the restaurant.
Okay.
She's pretty hot. You must have a big one to be a bald guy and be with her.
Okay, I don't know what. Do I know where that bar is? I might have been in there too. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. They added there was like a taxidermy owl on the counter. I think they added that in there. Like, oh my gosh, okay.
Let's do shots.
Really?
Yeah. We want to get back to our rental, but we can't drive.
I'll do it.
Who's this?
This is Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
She doesn't talk. She's a raccoon. Predator drones. It's very dangerous.
What is going on?
You don't own me!
Gonna need this.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
are.
No, we don't need a gun.
Yes, we
don't
do.
have a...
Okay, I know where that was at. We do have drones, like normal people, but those drones looked a little Hollywood-ish. Like, we don't have, like, I don't know what they were talking about, predator drones. Like, okay. We do have guns. We love our guns.
How are you not freaked out by any of this? This is code red, man. Code red. Left foot. Hold on, honey.
Getting supplies.
Shoplifting.
Put these in your pants. What time is it?
I don't know.
1400-ish.
1400 each. I found that funny. I don't know why. We can do this. We're a team.
Hey! Get out of my truck!
Oh. There's the crazy redneck. Get out of my truck. The cops come. Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of is accurate a little bit. Who knows? Some parts of Tulsa, they can get sketchy,
You two doing bath salts out there?
Okay. Well, I mean, the movie's like, I'm sure it's not the greatest movie in the world. It kind of looks like blah, whatever. I don't know. Um, I have a feeling it's not going to be like a huge hit or anything, but it's just so cool because I recognize so many places like in the background, and that's really cool. I've never seen a movie that has that much different scenery and stuff that is uh so like recognizable to me, you know. That's so cool. I can't wait. I mean, as much as they were showing stuff in just the trailer, I can't wait to see the movie because I don't know. And they must have these like long scenes in front of all these places. It's going to be so cool to see. I'm excited. It's like I don't even care about the movie. I just want to see the backgrounds and stuff and be like, "Oh, oh, look, I see that and that." I thought they were going to have kids in the movie, and they didn't really. I don't think they even showed any kids. I think it's just a married couple with no kids. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Please don't give away too much information about where exactly these things are, because, But do you know, like, are you from around here? Do you know what I'm talking about? Tell me, has there ever been any movies or TV shows that were filmed near where you live? Have you ever had any celebrity encounters? Were they good or bad? I've known people that have met some celebrities and they didn't have a good interaction with them. Again, I've heard of people around Oklahoma that were around the set of Twister, and they said Helen Hunt was a biatch. She was so rude, bossy, acting like she owned the place, acting like she was the queen of the film set. And I've heard that Chevy Chase is really rude in real life. And who else was it? I think it was some country singer, like Clint Black, I think it was. Somebody told me that he was super rude in real life. I've known lots of people who met Garth Brooks, and he's always nice. He might want some space so he can, like, watch his kid play baseball or softball or whatever, and people are hounding him, and he's like, can you please give me, like, I just want to watch my kid. Like, after the game's over, I can sign autographs and stuff, but can you please just let me, like, watch my kid right now? I've heard of that situation, which is totally respectable. Been to concerts where I was sort of near people. Like, Rob Zombie came out in the crowd, and he was like, well, he was like a few feet away from me. I went to see The Darkness. Is that what it's called? The Darkness? Yeah, The Darkness. And sad to say, I don't know the guy's name, but the lead singer of the Darkness, he was like crowd surfing, like right above me playing guitar, and it was awesome. I was very close to Volbeat. They were performing on a really small stage and got really close up there. We could have went and got Lee Drummond's autograph because she was at the Pioneer Woman Mercantile restaurant place, or the Mercantile whatever that we went to, but you had to like pay money, a lot of money or something, and I was like a long line or something. I don't know what it was. We're like, no thanks, we're just not gonna do that. I've always wanted to go to like Comic-Con type things. They have a Comic-Con in Tulsa, and I know lots of people have been to that, and they had like the Walking Dead cast there, and they took pictures with Norman Reedus, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. And other cast members of The Walking Dead, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so crazy. I'm such a noob to all that stuff. Like, it would be crazy to me. My hair's like doing a Conan thing or something. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a long reaction I have to deal with. Like, subscribe, comment. Have a nice day. Bye.